Hi there all you fellow deck builders. So this video here is all about the decking supplement brands I've put out. So this is a really good document for understanding New Zealand deck design. So without mucking around, let's just rip straight into it. This video is one of many on the ROBO Deck Designer YouTube channel. I'm Paul and this YouTube channel here is all about helping you navigate the difficult New Zealand building code regulations. I will let you know about little known clauses and design considerations that can prevent you from making mistakes and getting it right first time. But the greatest gift I can give you is the ROBO Deck Designer online tool. This online tool will help you design your deck to New Zealand building code regulations within minutes. Okay, to get into this document here, you can download a copy of it through the link through the ROBO Deck Designer website. So there's a link below here in the description where you can actually click on it and go straight to that section there. So there's New Zealand Decking Supplement and there's also NZS 3604, which the document actually refers to it. Once we've actually downloaded this, we just need to scroll past the advertisement, and on page 1 there's a table of contents. We scroll through then another advertisement, and on page 3 it has an introduction to what this guide actually covers and what it doesn't actually cover. Another thing is that this guide here is just a guide and it's not going to provide all the information you need, but it's a pretty good start to it anyway. On page 4 there's a really good list of all the building codes actually needed for a deck. On the right hand side there's a note there actually just saying when a building consent is required for a deck. There's also other information there just stating that even if a building consent is not actually required, it still needs to comply with New Zealand building codes. On page 5 there's a section there on timber treatment and fixings. Page 6 is all about the durability and the grades of the timber used. Pages 7 to 10 talk about the decking actually used on a deck. So this talks about the different grades, the sizes, the slip resistance and all the other details, installation, all the things that you need for attaching decking to a deck. There's also information there on finishing and also for maintenance as well. Pages 11 to 13 deal with the bracing of the deck. Now this covers how much bracing is required, how this can be achieved, and also the different ways of actually achieving this actually through brace piles, anchor piles or cantilever piles. On pages 14 to 17, this is actually quite a good area here. This actually talks about designing a deck and how you actually go through it, selecting the correct materials and also dealing with the bracing required for a deck. So it just uses a sample deck there, and yeah, pretty good for understanding it anyway. Pages 18 and 19 deal with cantilever decks. Now this is really like a balcony where it's attached to the house only, so no poles or posts or anything holding it up, and the ROBO Deck Designer doesn't actually deal with decks like that. Pages 20 to 22 actually deal with freestanding decks. Now there's some good information in there. There's also some really good stuff in there about understanding about the different types of posts holding up a deck and the bracing required for it. Just seeing it in diagrams, it's really good. Now pages 23 to 26 deal with the decking barriers. Now this is another great section here. It talks about all the different materials actually used in handrails and also the design loads and other factors as well. Pages 27 to 31 deal with the exterior steps for a deck. Now there's quite a bit in this actually and really good stuff. So it talks about the measurements of the steps themselves and the pitch and all other details, and also talks about the construction of the steps as well and any handrails. There's a brief amount of information there on the handrails actually associated with the steps. Finally there's a few more advertisements at the bottom there of the decking. So all in all it's a really good guide just to start understanding about the different building codes required for a deck. So this one's actually one of my favourite brochures to look at. So there's also another section there in NZS 3604. So This is under section 7.4, so again it's one of my favourites. It's a part of NZS 3604 which deals specifically for decks and just points you in different directions for just looking at the different building code regulations in there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful for you. I hope that just being able to share this knowledge of just a great brochure is actually helpful for you, and please don't forget to subscribe to the ROBO Design YouTube channel, and please be kind to everyone, and we'll see you in the next one anyway. Thank you.